Hello there. My name is Sol Runeholm. I'm a Traveling Smith Vtuber forging his own path, and today I'm back with more Sekiro. Give me just one moment. My OBS just absolutely freaked out like 30 seconds before I was swapping the scenes, so give me just one moment. I'm going to check something. Okay. And I feel like I am hearing myself from something. Let me just double check and make sure that's not coming through on stream. Okay, it sounds like we're good. Okay. So, it's been a little bit. Unfortunately, I was not able to do as many streams last week as I was expecting. As usual, things occurred. There was work stuff. So, we'll be trying to do a stream tonight and then another stream during the week this week, in addition to my usual weekend stuff. So we'll see how that ends up working out. We'll see. I'll be putting out a schedule probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, either during the day or in the evening. All right. I'm thinking today is a weapons sort of day. You know what I mean? Let's get a sword and an axe. Because today, I believe last time we found some things that are going to let us find some new weapons. And I am very much looking forward to seeing what that looks like, because up until now, the only weapon-like things that we've gotten in the game were all prosthetic tools. All right, I am going to do just one more audio check, because in addition to changing some of the stuff, I have I'm gonna knock my audio down just a skosh. Okay. Yeah, in addition to some of the changes that I made to my recording setup, I've actually upgraded the encoding codec, which no one's going to care about, but hopefully some particle effects and things are going to look a little bit nicer. So that'll be good. I'm gonna knock down my gain just a skosh, because I sound a little loud, in my opinion anyway. And yeah, so we'll get started with that. And yeah, sounds good. Or at least on my end. Hopefully it's not too bad. And yeah, so I believe that last time I had just encountered this guy, and that he has a couple of things. Yes, the Sabimaru memo. So that's cost 500. So I can then use my coin purses, and I should be able to buy that. So Sabimaru Kodachi short sword must be purchased to read the content. Okay. Then become a key item, maybe. So we have Kusabimaru, and then we're guessing we're gonna get Sabimaru, which is the short sword version. Would be in key items. Sabimaru memo. The ancient Kodachi Sabimaru can be found within Ashina Castle, enshrined in the bottom floor of the keep. Sabimaru was wielded in wars of old and is the national treasure of Ashina. Supposedly, the blade's poisonous blue rust could drive off even inhuman Kami warrior women. Okay. I feel like we heard mention of these warrior women once before, but I can't remember who was talking about it. I should be like reviewing my own VODs before starting each episode, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, I am going to use this because there was something else I think that was also 500 cost. There was more information, right? 3-story pagoda memo. Hopefully none of these are things that we've already gotten. That would be sad. All right. 3-story pagoda memo. It said a precious treasure was once held within the Harada State Pagoda. A threefold tower stood upon a precipice along a slope lined with bamboo groves. It seems the treasure is related to shinobi techniques. The truth of it escapes me, but they called it Blessed Mist. Yeah, that sounds really familiar. That's probably the Mist Raven feather. That all tracks pretty well. All right. 1 second. I need to make a little adjustment. Forgive me for my it's in my nature to tinker. I guess you could say it's part of the way that I get better at things, not just games, but also streaming and coding and just building things in general. All right, okay, feels good. I'm always tinkering with my setup, and some things can only be tested live when it comes to streaming. So, well, there's probably ways around it, but I have not set them up. All right, so reflection of strength. I think we don't need to do any of these, right? Because they don't actually give a reward, or at least not that I could tell last time. Was there anything? No, we already got the attack power up. All right, let's go see if we can find. So it said in the very bottom of Ashina Castle, right? So maybe this would be a good place to start. Looking for the new weapon. And then there was another thing that was mentioned, the Mortal Blade, which I'm assuming is going to be a much further along item. All right, so we opened this up, and that's not what I wanted to do, but so we opened this up, and then this area, we're outside the castle, but we should be low, or at least lower than my other teleport points. Did I ever deal with this guy up here? No, I didn't. I should do that while I'm here. Hello. Ow. Who isn't aggroed on me? Oh, guys down there. Guess they noticed there was some kind of fighting going on. The weather changed. It's snowing now. It was not snowing before. I wonder if that's going to continue to change as I progress the game, or if there's some kind of time element to it. Can I get a dropping attack? No, but this is good enough. I've mentioned this in a couple of others, both I think a couple of my streams and in a recent video, but I will be making myself a frame so that I'm not covering as much, so I can kind of exist in the middle of the screen or wherever I need to, whatever makes sense for the game that I'm playing. Because I've not been able to find a happy medium with a lot of the games that I have been playing recently, where I'm not covering something in one of the corners. So there's two ways to go about that. There is either a frame, so I can kind of exist somewhere in the middle of the screen, or barring that, if there's nothing that there's no place for even that to work, then I can use... Oh. This is quite a bit of dudes. Yeah, as I was saying, just to finish my thought, the other alternative to having a frame is to have a overlay, so I can kind of create more margin room. So I'll probably be doing both, just depending on the situation. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a death blow on this guy. And maybe I can use the ninjutsu, maybe I can't. But at least I can knock one health bar off of him. This is probably a little bit of an intense way to start, but I'm gonna probably die anyway, but we'll see. I'm not warmed up at all. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and get a death blow, and then hopefully try to bait some of the other guys away, and then kind of pick them off and deal with the big guy. Can we use ninjutsu? No, because he didn't die. Okay, good to know. Oh, good, you're gunners. That actually makes this substantially simpler. Ow. Just gonna go deal with those guys real quick. Ow! Was not actually expecting him to hit me, to be honest. All right, come on. I mean, I'll take free hits all day. Does he have it like a Nodachi? Is that what this is? Oop. Ooh, still got it. Nice. Oh, did not get it. Oh, actually kind of got it. I ate a hit for it, but still. Better not get too cocky. All right. All right, that wasn't too bad. And we're getting really close to our next upgrade too. May as well top off. I'm not too intimidated by the rest of the guys that are on those stairs, so I can let them respawn. Also get skills. What do we have here? Oh, actually, that might be a good pickup just for kind of moving around. Gets that suppressed sound upgrade. Okay, that's actually super cool. I have all sorts of uses for that potentially in the future. That's actually great. Divine Grass. Secret medicine that fully restores vitality and cures all status abnormalities. We did read this once before. It's not open from this side, but does open. Noted. I can see why. So, like, the other route is definitely slower than this. If I can climb up here, if that's possible. I don't know if it's possible. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that tracked me pretty well. Ow. I like boomerangs a little bit. Like not in form, but in function. In combat. Like they throw them and then I advance and then they come in behind me. Oop, crap. I thought I was gonna be able to reach that grapple. I guess I couldn't from that side. I'm very low health. Ooh! Okay, he hit me. Okay, so the area that we are headed to, I don't know how to get there. I guess I'll just kind of make another run through. Oh, he still did the attack even though I hit him. I think I learned that last time, didn't I? I did it again. That's embarrassing. Okay, enough of that. Okay, let's redo that. I don't want to go walking around with reduced resurrective power for no reason. Let's. So is what we're looking for down here then? It said the lowest floor. Very nice. This maybe? Eel liver. Oh, well, that isn't a bad pickup. Gokon sugar. Sabimaru. Sweet. An ancient Kodachi short sword. Its blade modeled with a bluish rust. can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic, okay, to create a prosthetic tool. Forged by the Ashina clan to resist the inhuman evil that had invaded Ashina in times long forgotten. It was the poisonous gift of the blue rust that finally drove the spirits out. Spirits. I wonder if that means that it's effective on spirits? Or if it's just a poisonous effect in general. Here's this. Have I been here? This does not look familiar to me. I don't think I've been here. This is an entirely new area. And there's fish. And something in the water over there. Is that supposed to be one of those shinobi hunter dudes? There's a rest point. Okay. Oh. Oh no, you're just a dude with a spear. Okay. I mean, I'm still gonna do this. Not what I meant to do, but works for me. Heavy coin purse. So he was some kind of slightly stronger opponent. Why has this guy got like more posture? Normal. Is that? Is his body weird? Moving weird. All right, Sculptor's Idol. I don't really need to rest. I want to respawn these guys right behind me. Dragon's Blood droplet. I cannot speak today. That's still a good pickup, though. This is weird. View. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. You got me. So where are we headed here? Got like a pretty good sight line. Okay, there's another Sculptor's Idol. Sculptor's Idol down there. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. This is the other side of the way I came before. Because that way goes down to where the snake is, right? I think. Maybe I'm going crazy. Okay. What aggroed on me? There's a bird? Oh. It's one of the mortar guys. With the ridiculously long sight lines. Can I see him through the wall here? No? Not quite. Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay.
主、ラッパ者を見なかったか。この辺りに逃げてきたはずなのじゃが。
おお、そいつはどんな格好だ？
黒い傘じゃ。黒傘の小男じゃ。
Oh, one of those guys.
だがこの辺りを通った者はおらぬがな。タヌキか、あるいはムジナか何かと見間違えたんじゃねえのかい？
That probably was it. It's one of those Senpo assassin dudes, the little short guys. This guy. Okay. Hi there. Oh, okay. You know what? It's a spear for a reason. Fair enough. Oh, another gunner. Oh, shit. How convenient. Because you saw me, now I have to go and kill all of your friends and then kill you. This is just inconvenient for everybody. Nope. I need to get up to this building. He's getting clever. Oh. Well, you would be the one they were looking for. Dude just has a loincloth to his name. A loincloth and a hat.
おめえはヨタカの衆か？いいよ。まあそうだろうな。風情がちげえ。だがどうやら同業だ。俺は黒笠のムジナ。
Black Hat and Badger.
おめえは？愛想のないこった。しつこい追っ手に仏頂面の忍び。アシナの連中の
Just immediately clocks him as being emo.
いい日だね。お主、抜け人か。まあそんなところだ。ところで、
Or like a spy, right?
ちっと銭が入りようなんだが、品はあれど裁くあてがねえ。おめえみてえなやつを待ってたところだぜ。
Okay. Bite down. Secret shinobi drug, blue in color. When times call for death by one's own hand, samurai turn their swords on themselves as a matter of pride, while shinobi demand a swifter means. Simply crushing the back teeth to die, nothing more is required. Resurrection is not limited after use. Okay. Anti-air death blow text. Sorry, that caught my eye. We'll read Iron Fortress in a second. Compendium on the shinobi martial art, anti-air death blow. A technique which serves a shinobi who is not bound by the earth in battle. Leaps towards an opponent who has exposed himself in midair and strike, killing him before he hits the ground. Okay. Iron Fortress, an iron fan made in the far west, can be fit into a shinobi prosthetic in order to become a working prosthetic tool. Experienced iron-ribbed fan users can deflect arrows and even bullets using this tool. It's passed down through generations of assassins serving at Senpo Temple. It wouldn't be surprising if the next owner decides its weight was impractical. Cool. Very expensive, but cool. Okay, how much money do I theoretically have? This is 500 plus another 200. Still not enough. I guess I was able to reach it. Oh. Oh. He must have, so he turned on his own guys. I see. I'm glad I went out that way. I wouldn't have noticed. Is there anyone over here? Doesn't appear to be. Black gunpowder. I really need more of the base materials, the regular gunpowder and the regular scrap iron. I just don't know where to get it. So this is the other side of that bridge. Pretty sure that this is the area that we were able to see before. So I wonder if that is the end of this, or if there's another path here that I'm not seeing. I mean, there was that bridge up before, I guess. Yeah, and that's the area where I fought Gyobu. Okay. So then this way, we got other stuff going on. Is there a way up? Doesn't appear to be. Does that mean I'm just supposed to get in the water here? Maybe. Oh.
塩が足らぬと申すか。
ええ、食うのはもちろんですが、傷口や仏さんの清めにも入りようでして。
これだけ人死にが続いては、ということじゃな。
ええ、おかげで戦場病にかかる者も多ございます。
そうか。なんとかして塩を手に入れねばな。
Interesting. I think my volume might be just a teeny bit low. I'm just going to adjust that a little bit up. When I'm recording for Octopath, Octopath is a much louder game. So my settings I have not gotten dialed in for switching between the two. Okay. Need to be able to see. For some reason, when I alt tab out of the game, it likes to spin. Okay. So hopefully, I'm going to monitor this when I go for the killing blow on this guy. Maybe it's... Maybe I can turn it down just a little bit. It's just a little quiet for the eavesdropping. Ow. I think we had this problem before when I was trying to listen to things, but the voices were really quiet and then everything else was really loud. Okay, let's knock this back down. Something around there. And get back in. Just going to hit something real quick just to check the levels. Yeah, that's okay. And to be able to check my own levels too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Apologies. Just working stuff out. Okay. So where is this? Everything, actually, it does look noticeably different with the snow. So I am not always 100% certain if I've been to an area before. With the snow on top of it now. Can I not grapple up there? One of these days, they're going to put something bigger in the water. I could have sworn I saw something over here. But since everything in the water is moving, it's a little bit difficult to know. Just going to do a quick check over here. Looks like we're all right. Yeah, cannot climb over here. It doesn't appear that I can get out of the water enough to get this grapple point. But I should be able to from back on the bridge once I go over there. Is that something under the bridge? Oh, okay, it's his body clipping. Honestly, with how polished this game is, you don't really see clipping stuff like that too often. It's pretty rare. I would say this game is a pretty darn polished experience in comparison to majority of the Souls games can be a little jank, especially in the early stages. Is there something over here, or is this just somebody trolling again? I think it's somebody trolling again. I want to get to that grapple point before I leave this area, just to see if there's anything up there. Just not sure the most effective way to do that. Can I shimmy on this wall? No? I can't get on this. Oh. All right. So this is where that would have grappled me to. Is there anything... Or, yeah, there is this thing over here. Scrap iron. That's actually very useful. Been not getting like the standard scrap iron from stuff. So if there's grass, there must be something to hide from. I would assume. Oh. Monkey? You have shown me monkey. Monkey? Yes, monkey. They have shown me monkey. I'm making a very stupid reference. But hopefully somebody finds it funny. This is a tree. There we go. They have shown me monkey, which means there will be more monkey. Most likely. That is a dead one of those longsword guys. One of those assassin dudes. I'm was something shadow longswordman. I'm a little concerned to see that, given that they're decently tough, much tougher than Nightjars. Which means something around here is strong enough to kill one of these guys. This building is quiet. There's something up there. I can't see well enough. It almost looks like a dude with a spear pointed at the door, which would also be foreboding. Okay, there's a sculptor's idol. Yeah, there's two of them. Down. Somebody up there. Oh. Well, hello there, Mr. Tengu.
赤炉か。これは。ああナイフのネズミどもよ。こやつらはどこからでも入り込む。切ってもキリがないわ。時に赤炉。極めたか。まだ足りぬわ。赤炉よ。さらにきれい。極めた。
So I need to come back here. I'm guessing after I've mastered a secret technique. Would that be one of these final techniques? Like something at the end of one of these? Or would it be the end of the Ashina style that he showed me before? I mean, it would technically count as the other thing as well. Okay. Well, okay. That gives me something to come back to this area for. Immediately back in a combat zone. Anything in these courtyards? Does not appear to be. Is this snake coming back? Last time we were in giant chasm. It was snake time. More eel liver. Does that mean we're going to start seeing electric attacks more often now? Every time I've seen eel liver, it's been fairly it's been placed in places of high importance, or like shrines and stuff. So I would be curious to see that. Oh, there's something over here. What the heck? You guys. If you haven't watched the last episode, you will know why I had that strong reaction if you check it. Encountered a bunch of those guys in a swamp not that long ago. Can I reach this enough? Yes. Honestly, the regular dudes aren't that bad. It's actually super easy to bait them into a Mikiri counter. But the middle, like the middle boss type version of them was extremely hard for me. China outskirts. Okay, there's more of them. Is it just you? Surely not, right? Other thing about these guys is they've got extremely long vision radiuses. Oh, come on, man. Okay. Prayer bead. That's nice. That'll be an upgrade for us. Pacifying agent. That's never a good sign. A spirit, I see. In short, parent, you say. Is there an item or something that lets you see spirits or something? This looks very deep. Is there a way down, maybe? Sorry, I just read the bottom line of this again. If seized with fear, cover your rear. So, is this going to be the water that has something in it? Or am I going to come back here after I learn like some kind of like diving ability, and then there'll be some horrifying thing down there? In a very literal sense, like they're giving all these like these terror build-up items. Okay. Well, I know where I am. Maybe I'll need to come back here. I don't appear to be able to do anything right now that I know how to do anyway. I should also go visit the sculptor again. Whatever it is with that area, they do not want you entering it with speed. So there must be something loaded. Like from a game design perspective, I feel like the only reason they would do that is because there's something important back there, but I don't know what it would be. It's down there. Apparently nothing that I can see. Maybe a way to save yourself if you fall. Okay, let's rest here and then take a quick trip back to the dilapidated shrine. Or dilapidated temple. Yes, I would like a new Shinobi prosthetic tool, Sabimaru. Great Sabimaru. Is there upgrades available to me? Improved Sabimaru, there is. An improved Sabimaru with actually, before I do this, let me actually read the normal Sabimaru. Let's swap this for now. A prosthetic tool made with the blade Sabimaru, allowing for a quick series of attacks together with the sword. Ooh, that's cool. Like combos. The blue poisonous rust on Sabimaru's blade applies poison status or abnormality. Wielded in wars of old, the blade's blue rust was used to drive off inhuman Okami warrior women. Even now, is likely to be effective against their descendants. So I guess we'll see. And it's a rapid hits type thing. Okay. And then the improved version. Let's see. Due to the revised mechanism, one can fluidly swap between two separate sets of attacks as desired. Okay, so that lets you weave it. Okay. This can also be used for evasion. Okay, that seems really good, so I'm going to get it. Also, just to unlock more stuff up on the line. What would this do for me? Further improved Sabimaru with a finely sharpened blade. Cost spirit emblems to use. Repeated attacks with the newly sharpened edge of the blade will damage enemies' vitality and posture even through their guard. That seems also very good. All of these things all seem very cool. I would like to have more resources with which to purchase them. All right. Let's give it a test. Actually, let's put the improved one on and give that a test. Okay. I like it. Very cool. So does each individual swing? No, it's like every other swing. Got it. What do I want equipped? As cool as this is, I think I'm going to take the firecracker. Just as another tool, because I think that gives me the most versatility. Because the firecracker is super useful against some things. Do you have anything else that I want? Just as a quick check. Gourd seed, yes. Yeah, so I'm severely lacking in Sen right now. Yeah, so I've got about 928 Sen. Yeah, I had enough to get the improved Sabimaru there, but I have a lot of things that I need to purchase right now. Okay, let's do enhance physical attributes. So that should give me more vitality and posture. Only those who have mastered the Ashina blade may set foot inside the castle dojo. Ishin will often stop by unannounced just to keep the students on their toes. I really like Ishin. I really like Ishin. His characterization is really fun. I'm just a huge fan of that type of character. Okay, Ashina depth. I don't think I really want to go to right now. Ashina outskirts. Underbridge Valley. I think this is the one. Is this the one? No, this is not the one. This is the one that goes to the snake area. Is that other one not considered Ashina Outskirts? It just connects to Ashina Outskirts. Old Grave, Great Serpent's Shrine. Okay, well, that name certainly gives something away. Well, I guess we'll have to see, but I think that gives me a pretty definitive answer as to what I'm about to start having to deal with here. Sunken Valley. Didn't I enter the Sunken Valley from a different area before? I guess that it must be connected to the area that I was in before that had the Poison Swamp. Because these are the same guys. I don't know if I have a way to get over to him without getting spotted. I can at least hit him right out of the gate here. Any reason to go down? I don't think so. There's another way I could see up there, but I don't think I had the distance. Ow. One day I will not screw that up. But until that day. Okay. Jump. Let's quickly go this way first. Which way feels less like the right way? Probably this way, huh? I'm gonna explore here first. Oh. Good old Lizrad. Alright. Anything... I don't know. This is another one of these areas where it feels like they're trying to keep me moving slow for whatever reason. Is there anything down here that I need to be super wary of? There is the one guy I just saw, but... Shotgun guy. I don't like these. Had a bit of a problem with one of them down in the swamp. It's significantly less difficult to deal with when I'm not in a swamp full of snipers. If I rest here, do all those guys come back behind me? Or are they one time? They do in fact come back? This is really unfair, sir. You tried to time that. That was a little rude. Ow. Stop it. He's not so bad if he can't roll away. He gets interrupted, thankfully, on the shotgun blasts. Scrap magnetite, nice. Okay, this is a massive chasm. And I am now, I've apparently, all of Japan knows I'm here. Snake Eyes Shirafuji. Another one of you guys, huh? No, I'm familiar. I am very, very familiar. It has such a weird range and timing. I don't want to have to go through this again, man. Okay, that's nice. That's extremely nice. Ow. Nope. Nope. Okay, poison is very effective against these guys. I don't know if they're meant to be the descendants of those Oni that were talked about before, or if they just happen to be susceptible. Nope, 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 nope. Crap. Well, not terrible for not being warmed up, I guess. That does make it a lot easier, though. That attack is still annoying. Do I have pellets? Yes. Whew, okay, first try-ish, kind of. Still went down once, but much, much better than last time. Much, much better than last time. I guess maybe you're supposed to have Sabimaru to help with you with these guys, or maybe I just happened to exploit an incidental weakness instead of a intended method, but certainly felt easier. There's still a bunch of snipers looking over here. Where is the best way forward? Well, I know where those are. I guess I have to jump down, maybe? Okay, it's up. Okay, I see. This is definitely better than the way I was going. Yeah, I'm thankful that I had the poison there, because that was way, way easier than the guy I fought in the swamp before. Granted, I did know the moveset a lot better, but this is really annoying. Okay. Ow. I thought I was going to be able to take one of them out, but I guess he's on the other side of from here. Okay. I'm going to use my last pellet, and then hopefully I can find a way across the bridge here, because this is going to be pretty intense. Oh, crap. I was paying too much attention to the guns, and the bridge gave out underneath me. I'm going to do it on purpose, though, this time, because, yes, that right there. Oh, crap. The swan dive into death. Getting hit midair. Oh. Hi there. I didn't see you there before. Okay. Was he there before and I just missed him? I feel a little bad. Okay. Well, now I have a plan. Yeah, much better. Okay, top off. Oh, crap. I didn't have enough height. What am I? Okay. You know what? Crap. Okay, so there is another branch on the other side of there. Yeah, and there's no reviving when you fall off a cliff. Okay. Yeah, getting shot out of the air is really a big problem. Okay, unseat Ape. That's nice. I thought you died. Oh, you just... Okay. I guess, let's try this again. Let me see if there's another way that I can bypass, that I can see from here, or at least maybe let them cool off the aggro, although I don't think that's actually going to matter because they seem to spot me instantly. Once I get across, maybe it's better to not fall. I was thinking maybe it's better to fall, but maybe it's better to not fall. Ow, ow. Wow, you get hit once and it's immediately a huge problem. Yeah, wow. Okay. Hopefully I can let them de-aggro for just a split second, and then I can stand just long enough to Okay, we are beginning to be in a better position, maybe. At least once we can start picking them off, we can reduce the amount of fire coming at us. It only took dying. Oh good, he lost track of me. Just scoot over a little bit. Definitely want to take this guy out. He's guarding some kind of way up, I guess. Maybe there's another way from this angle that you could have gone. And you get surprised by Shotgun Man. That would be kind of brutal. Those were definitely... Okay, I see. I understand. They're like clappers to warn people that they're being snuck up on. Smart. Is that guy holding explosives? He's got a lighter. Definitely don't want to fight that guy over there. Would vastly prefer fighting him over here. There's a second one. Well, let's just clean this one up. Should be able to get a sneak attack on this guy once he starts to walk back. Come on. It had the indicator. His AI does seem to realize he's up against a cliff here. He's not doing the backwards roll. Come on. I mean, you could take shots at the wall all you want. Yellow gunpowder. Pellets. That's a good pickup. Hap seeds. Does that mean I'm going to be encountering illusions? Keep getting hit by that. I'm doing fine with the actual shotgun blast, but not the little swing. Got him. Yellow gunpowder. Nice. Noticeable change in lighting there. serpent iconography in here as well. Alright, gun fort. I don't know why I'm here. All I know is that I must kill. Why did I get so little forward momentum there? Treasure I see as it were ought to be jumping. You remnant. Oh, he's got a different appearance. I didn't realize that you could change appearances. He used some kind of sugar, I think. That was what that stance was. And then jumped down. This is a grapple point, I think. This. Is there a sugar that reduces like fall damage or something? No? Let's take this off and put the pacifying agent and the divine confetti, because there we are in a vaguely spooky area. All right, I've been baited to my death. There was nothing there. The thing that got me is the guy doing all the like stances and stuff beforehand. Oh, it's one of you guys. Long arms centipede giraffe. Okay, that was a lot. Can you back off? Can we... No, none of that. I don't know what you were doing, but none of it. Ow. Oh, you got a weird face. This is a very strange, very claustrophobic fight. Ow, 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 ow. There's like the camera. I mean, I wasn't doing too bad, I don't think. It was just really hard to see for a lot of that. Unseen aid. Okay, I got that twice in a row. That's lucky, but I don't want to keep relying on it. All right. Ow. Okay, he just comboed. I could not get out of the corner. Okay, it's a sweep. It's counted as a sweep. That was a weird fight. That was a really weird fight. It was like, basically, you better be deflecting, dude. That's very similar. Oh, red. Give my thoughts in a second. A large fan made of dried red Japanese Aralia leaves can be fit to the shinobi prosthetic to become prosthetic tool. Fan 8 creates a large vortex of wind, spiriting away those that it catches. Divine abduction through an 8-handed fan. Once is fine, but twice you'll never return. If abducted, we'll head to Mount Congo. At Senpo Temple, we'll perform virtuous deeds. So that explains why there was a couple of these guys at Senpo Temple. Scrap magnetite. I don't know what the relation between these guys and the gunners is, though. Yeah, more yellow gunpowder. Can't pan downwards. Where is this? There's something through there, but I can't go through there. There's something in here with me. I can hear it. Is this where I was before? No? Lizards. A lot of them. Divine confetti. That's never a good sign. Does that mean we got some ghost activity in here? Why are there so many lizards? There's another one of these guys. Several of them. I do much more damage than the last time I was encountering these. Being shot at with poison. Prayer bead. Been getting a lot of prayer beads. Here's the lizard. There's the lizard. Contact medicine. So I've been given poison, anti-poison items, and I've been given anti-ghost items. And there's a yawning black abyss. Surely all of these things are good signs. And not at all terrible, terrible, terrible signs. That this place may or may not be haunted. So this is the place I was before, right? Okay, it is. Then what? was that all about? I can't get up. I can't get back up to that. I can only come down. I don't know whether I got everything. So I feel like I need to like loop back through. This is also a door. Locked. There's a bridge. These feel like they would be very destroyable, but they are not. It's very hard to get the camera to behave down here. Okay, so that's the way back here. So I need to head the opposite direction of that. Oh, it reset me all the way back here. Okay. So I went down there. There's a snake thing this way. There doesn't appear to be a way up that way. There's just a ton of lizards. Oh, there's no... These things make... Like, if you don't know what the sound means, they do make a kind of weird, creepy sound. Is that a way that I can go? I guess, kind of. I mean, I did go down here before. It just didn't feel like there was anything more. Fire hurts. Okay, so does that mean that I did clear all of this? At least everything that I know how to access? There doesn't seem to be anything else that I can go to here. I guess I'll have to come back and see if there's another way later. But I think I am, I've reached the end of this path. This person. Yeah, I think I'm at the end of this path for now. I just don't know, like, where else to go down there. So I'll try... that was weird. I'll try coming back here later once, maybe, or actually, I guess I'll be forced back here later to open that door from the other side. These are clever. The traps here, the like clapper style. I mean, they're not actual clappers, but same purpose. I guess I can go down here and see what the shotgun dude was guarding. If it isn't like a horrible instant death path. So you can swing around. Yeah, nowhere near enough momentum from that. I guess could have been partly the angle. Yeah, I can't reach anything from there. I wonder if there's like a grapple upgrade or something that I get later. That was convenient. I don't think there's anything more for me on this path, though. There was another branch up back towards Ishin, where Ishin was in that snake temple. You could try that. And teleport across, because I have no reason to try to run that gauntlet backwards. If you even can run that gauntlet backwards. Was there a way back the opposite direction? So there's Sunken Valley, Gunfort, Undershrine Valley. Because is this the... Yeah, so this is where I was talking about. So there, I think there was another branching path this way. Because I wasn't able to get to that guy over there. At least I don't think. All right. So how do I get up that way? Oh, right, because I went down from here. Yeah, so let's go back up this way and see if there's a path. Okay. More yellow gunpowder. I have a lot of yellow gunpowder from this place. Ooh, a gourd seed. That's a big pickup. Okay. So this is the path. This is where I was able to see from there. Is there anything else? Otherwise, I think I've gotten everything that I can from here right now. And then I'll be able to loop back through whenever I find the way to get back through that door. It does appear to be it. Okay, so I am going to Homeward Idle, go back to the dilapidated temple, and then we're going to do a quick BRB. All right, I will see you in just a second. Hello there. I'm back. Okay. Looking back into the window. Okay, so we just got a new shinobi prosthetic tool. Potentially. And I have grabbed a snack. And I will be seeing, let's see what this can do. Divine Abduction. Gathers and releases a gust of wind, forcing enemies caught by the vortex to turn around. That's interesting. Is a mild sort of spiriting away that can be returned from quite quickly. However, said that one can only return from being spirited away once, and if taken again, there is no coming back. Gathering Vortex. While using Gathering Vortex, Divine Abduction. Release the winds around the enemy, making them suddenly face the opposite direction. Aside from certain strong enemies, they will lose sight of you and be vulnerable to a death blow. That's cool. Upgrade chart. Oh, okay, so this is the next. This is in this tree. Okay, and then whoa. Okay, we'll come back to that once we actually have any chance of getting it. I just got a lot of gunpowder and yellow gunpowder, but I'm just missing like, scrap iron. So much scrap iron. Okay, so we have 861 sen. I think I should be able to go... oh yes, and I did get a gourd seed, so I need to travel to this area. I think this is where the doctor lady currently is. I'm failing to remember her name. Oh. That's not a good sign. Just check on Kuroro fast. Gunfort Shrine Key. I wish that I had known that that was here. Oh, and okay. There's the key to the shrine deep within the Gunfort. The gate behind the shrine's idol is made to be opened. Sunken Valley clan will shoot any stranger who approaches, and the Snake Eyes guns are particularly feared. This elite group of women are descendants of the ancient Okami clan. Their especially sharp eyes allow them to snipe victims at great range. Yes, I have experienced that. That also explains why the Sabimaru was so effective against the mini-boss one that we encountered.
埃がひどいな。
戻りましてございます。
おう、戻ったか、狼。一心様とは会えたか。
はい、不思議にならば鍵になりうるやもしれぬ。そう仰せでした。
不思議。
仙宝寺にある死なぬ者を切る刀とか。
なるほど。確かに流因の不死を断つことへも関係しておるやもしれぬな。
御意。
私の方は源の後期の手がかりとなりそうな書物を漁っておいたぞ。どうやらタケル様が戦況に帰るため調べられていたものだ。見つけた手がかりについて話そう。
手がかりとは
花だな。
巫女様、こちらを。
これはもしや桜しずくか。
それは
流因の不死の契約がならざるとき、引き換えに残るものという。
タケル様が残されたものでしょうか。
であろうな。狼よ、 もし望むのならば、この桜雫もまたそなたの力としよう。
I don't remember what this does.
そういえ
I need
ば
to-
そこにある
to read
人の
that.
形が書いてある扉じゃが、一心様が忍びの抜け道と呼んでらっしゃった。どういったものか司祭はわからぬが、忍びの名がつくものだ。
Yeah, I've seen a
そなた
couple
な
of
ら
those.
使えるのではないか。
Okay, what does the Sakura droplet do? Oh, increases resurrective power, allowing 1 additional resurrection. Okay.
戦況に至るため、源の好機について突き止めねばならぬ。見つけた手がかりについて話そう。狼よ、もしこの、
ありがたく。
わかった。目を閉じてくれ。
は。
タケル様の留飲もまた、そなたと共に生きるのだ。
頂戴いたします。
うん。もう目を開けてよいぞ。
は。
それはタケル様にいただいたもの。大事にしてくれ。
御意。
I think it's so interesting, like listening to the specific choices that they make for the Japanese dialogue, like the specific like grammar that they use for Sekiro versus for Kuro. It's super interesting.
花とは。
まずはこれを。
Fragrant flower note. A note from Kuro written by Takeru. Former heir of the dragon's heritage. It is said that relatives of Tomoe once gathered at the fountainhead fragrance and arrived at the palace. You may find a key where the waters of rejuvenation converge in a deep pool, a white and deeply fragrant flower.
これは。
タケル様が残されたものだ。戦況に帰るため、源の好機について調べていたのだろう。この芦名を貫く、源より流れいずる水。その水が濃く溜まった場所で咲く白い花について書かれている。どうやらそれが源の効の一つであるようだ。
源の水が濃く溜まった場所。深い渓谷などでしょうか。
なるほど。ならば落ち谷かもしれぬ。あの谷には源の水も流れ込んでおるはず。
その落ち谷はいずこに。
城の裏手の林を抜けた先にあるぞ。
I've been there already,
林の奥
actually.
にある白蛇のお社。言葉の通り、そこから落ちたところに落ち谷はある。まともな道はつながっておらぬが、そなたならば行けるであろう。
Okay,
そうい
interesting.
えば、そこにある人の形一
Yes,
同
we
士
went over this. It's Soko, which means that there one in. Okay, there is. Where does this go? I'm sorry, what? Okay. That is actually genuinely just magic. Okay. Good to know though. Very good to know.
一心様とも会われたようですね。
Yes, I have.
よう言われた。源一郎殿を切ったことへ。
そうですか。源一郎殿、まさか 落ちの檻を飲まれている。
Rejuvenating sediment?
それは何だ。
落ち水の中でも特に濃いものをそう呼びます。あなたもご覧になったでしょう。落ちの檻を口にした者は当然に死んでいるはずの斬撃に耐えるほど強靭な肉体。
At the cost of becoming one of those red-eyed guys?
もともとは我が師道元が調べていたもの。調べた書も薬も焼いて捨てたと聞いていましたが、私の兄弟子たちの誰かが持ち出していたようですね。大方道中あたりか。
Didn't I encounter him before?
九郎様のお考えについては
聞いた。
して
共に不死立ちを果たそうと思う。
そうですか。
今までの助け、かたじけない。
まるで根性の別れのよう。私は主の命も果たしましたので、この城に残ります。いつでもお声掛けください。クスシとして助けとなりましょう。
Gourd seed. Okay, so
また
there are a couple of things now. I need to go and check out the Senpo Temple to get the Mortal Blade. And now I've also got the key to go further in past the area I was just in the gun fort. So let's go and do this, because this is pretty much no combat even needed to start progressing here. I also know of another boss very similar to the one that we fought in this room. It's in Senpo. Sunken Valley Passage. And I still don't know what is going on with that area. Ooh. I still don't know what's going on with that area where they had all the signs posted up about ghost activity. Something about those trees does not bode well to me. Oh, hi. And now I am in the water with the snake. I was not expecting the sudden appearance of the serpent. I'm not gonna lie. How do I get out of here? Oh, shit. I don't even know what he's swinging at. I guess he's trying to swing at me, but I guess he is blind in one eye now. All right, go, 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 go. All right. Yeah, that was abrupt. I'm sorry, I didn't even like fully react to it. I was just, it was so unexpected that I was just started like, I guess, oh, adamant type scrap. I didn't read that. Yeah, I didn't even react to it because I was like, is it weird to say I didn't react to it because I was so surprised? That's a weird thing. Like I just started like survival mode defending myself. Adamantite scrap. Adamantine ore with a dull silvery shine. Base material commonly used in advanced prosthetic tool upgrades. Adamantite can only be mined in the oldest parts of Ashina. Ancient rock and soil is said to attract the grace of gods, perhaps lending this metal its supple strength. So now we are encountering the serpent again. I'm expecting consistent... What was that? I'm expecting consistent incursions. What are you... Is that a monkey with a sword? I guess they did show me monkey before. They've won... Ow. Who shot me? Oh, I went to try to cross to him and he crossed to me. And I just died from fall damage because that's... Oh no, I'm not dead. Oh. This is a monkey with a helmet and sword. I am fighting monkeys. They are showing me monkeys. And I'm able to fall all the way down here, apparently, without hitting a kill box, so noted. I'm assuming then that I was being shot at by a monkey. This monkey is running away from me. Yes, I was being, in fact, shot at by a monkey. I'm continuing to be shot at by monkeys. Right, where did the other one go? The other one had a sword, I think. That's a lot of monkeys. That's a lot of monkeys. Ah, he's down there. Okay. This is a everything that's been going on so far has been a very rapid development. First I'm being attacked by the snake again, now I'm being attacked by monkeys. And there's a nightjar down here for some reason. Multiple nightjars down here for some reason. That is a lot of monkeys. Do I have anything that's good at AoE? Yeah, I guess. I mean, they don't have a lot of health. This is probably not a good idea. I was hoping that the AoE on that would be more, you know, a little more AoE flavored. I think that all the ones with firearms are now dealt with. No, not all of them. Holy crap, what was that? Why did it explode? Did his cause his gun to explode? Unseen Ape, nice. That's been getting very frequent procs. The snake still out here? He's not, but I bet he would come back if I walked out far enough. Yeah, this has certainly been a series of events. Encountering the serpent, and then now I'm being attacked by militant monkeys. He almost hit me there. He really went in. Oh, I wanted to catch him midair. I'm not even mad that I died, because it was just like I'm still processing the fact that I'm fighting like a mob of monkeys, like so many monkeys that the game can't actually handle it. Like there was so many that the game was lagging. Not even my PC, like the game engine itself can't handle the number of monkeys that it is throwing at me. He did in fact smack me with his gun. Ow. That was really annoying. I got like pulled off to the wrong target by the lock-on. Not sure why these guys are here. I'm sure I will find out. So do I have anything that inflicts damage in a wide radius? Divine Abduction doesn't do damage. Loaded Spear doesn't do enough of a spin. Does the spring-loaded whirling axe? Maybe? Floating passage might be better than what I was using before. I guess I don't really particularly have a reason to fight the mob of monkeys. It's just an interesting challenge compared to a lot of other things in the game, because like it's a mob of enemies rather than like a single very powerful opponent that I have to worry about. It's interesting that these do over penetration. Are there still extra spirit emblems around here? No, but there is an item. Got sugar. More monkey. Hello, monkey. If I did just a little bit more damage, then I would be able to get them in one hit. So this is above the area I was just in. And then I think this is one of the first areas I've been in where the full verticality of the area is actually accessible. Like if I messed up and I fell, I can actually fall all the way down. I don't really survive the fall very well, but it's actually not a kill volume. I guess use Musashi tactics and just get them to line up as they chase me and then pick them off. So taking chip hits. Kind of able to chain a little bit. Okay. Monkey booze. Oh, I get that for fighting all of them then. So I've given one thing of monkey booze to the sculptor. I should give one to Ishin as well. Ishin can also take alcohol. It also seems like you can give the same person multiple of the same type of alcohol as well, to get maybe more information about the same topic. It does seem to be like the alcohol determines the topic because it causes them to remember something about that that particular type of alcohol. Well, I went that way before. Making a decent amount of sen. Did the monkeys have money? I actually didn't pay attention to whether or not they had money. They had items, for sure. Technically, these aren't monkeys, are they? I guess they do have tails. They're just cut short, so maybe they are monkeys. Okay. Guess we'll keep going this way. I did find another way into this area before, right? And there's a sculptor's idol and then some bigger monkey. Or ape. He doesn't appear to have a tail. Again, I don't know why I'm ending up talking about primate classification. This is not an area that I am knowledgeable in any way, shape, or form. How do I... bridge this gap to get over to there. It's that praying woman again. Maybe something... down here helps me. And swing to that branch, maybe. Nope. Smashing my face against the wall. If I come at this from a different... If I come at that swing from a different angle, then maybe I can get to there. Okay. I can go backwards, but I can't go up. Poison bog again. Heavy coin purse. That's a good pickup. I'm getting stuck in such a stupid... Okay. Does not want to... Okay. I guess it's like sticky. It does not want to let me to jump out of it as easy. I guess that kind of makes sense. Okay, so I have to go... Oh, you got 2 swords. You're a little more coordinated. Does the... Oh, and you've got... You're like an older... You're like an elder monkey. Maybe that's even your name. He's kind of kicking my butt. He's actually... I'm kind of getting destroyed by this monkey. Okay. Gotta take the monkey seriously. Gotta very much take the monkey seriously. He is stronger than most of the human opponents I have faced. There's weird geometry on the floor there. Okay, he can reach me from that far. It's hard to know what attacks I can interrupt and what ones I can't. I'm gonna die, yeah. Ugh. He literally ran through every single healing thing I had. Thank you, game, for being nice to me. Keep failing to climb like really basic steps here. This is the wrong thing I thought I had equipped. Apparently I can't hit these guys in midair very well. Wow, I really can't hit them very well. Okay, all right. I wonder if this is sort of a monkey version of a Rat King scenario, where the elder monkeys that I encountered earlier are like ones that have survived kind of fighting the other monkeys, or they're like just the older ones. For ninjas, they are remarkably easy to catch unawares compared to the Okami women. Maybe that's not a fair comparison. Oh, well, that was easy. It was much easier than I was thinking it was going to be. Just had to be at the proper angle. Okay. Hello.
ヘビガキはの2つあるぞい。1つは生ガキ。1つは干し柿。あっちじゃ。干し柿はあっちじゃ。毒沼を越えて巣穴に潜り込み、干し柿盗んでくれようぞ。
干し柿、どういうことだ。
はい。困りごとかい。しからばお米じゃぞい。お米じゃ。困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ。
Okay.
お米はないか
な。ない。
おちの巫女様のお
From the
米じゃ
divine
ぞ
child. Is she referring? I don't know if she's referring to the tears, or it's the only thing I can think of that's vaguely rice-esque. So she's pointing me to go towards that lower area that I was just in. And this is pretty clearly a boss. So maybe I'll go this way first. Almost like a split path there from that particular sculptor's idol. Sneak attacking this guy would be very good, because he absolutely demolished me last time. I imagine I will be encountering more of them, though. Is this a memorial mob? It is.
僕よ、いかがかね。こんなところにも死者があるところ。
Oh, you are in much rougher shape than the others that I've met.
流れ着く血もまたしかりじゃ。さあ。極用していきなされ。
Okay then. Toxic memorial mob. Green mossy gourd. That is, again, does not seem useful. There's been a couple of there's the red gourd as well that just does not seem useful to reduce buildup of any of the statuses so far. Just don't see a use for it.
あんた、この先の洞窟には入りなさんな。古いお社があるばかりの蛇神様の住処じゃ。
Maybe I am between two bosses.
それに蛇神様に飲まれちまったら我らの供養もできぬからの。
No, I would not. So the serpent is down here, and then the other direction there's a large monkey. How much money do I have? Maybe this is wise, just in case I run into anything. Just spend the money, and then when I'm ready to buy something, I will use the bags. Okay. I do want to rematch against one of the elder monkeys if I do encounter. Okay, that is very clear what it's messaging me. All right. Oh. Oh, crap. Is that one of those undead things? It's behind me. Nope. That is some kind of ghost. There are multiple of them. Or maybe this is the same guy? Do I need to use this? Can't Mikiri counter it, but I can hit him now. Or maybe it's because I'm not locked on. Okay, he's going to kill me here. Ow. You know what? Fair enough, I guess. Can I deflect it, though? I can. Okay, well, I'm glad that the serpent didn't attack me for that. That would have been making this considerably more difficult. Guess I'll be careful with the walls. I don't think my sword does anything to the scales of this guy. Can I walk on him? No. I can get attacked by another wall spirit. The snake is like wrapped through this entire thing. Well, this is bad. I almost feel like these are practically environmental hazards, like rather than enemies. Oop. There was nowhere to go there. Where am I? Way back. Can you not? Well, hi. Are you not the same one? This, because I could have sworn I stabbed the eye of a different one, and your eye is looking remarkably unstabbed, sir. All right. He's a monkey. Well, I'm feeling like I'm definitely going to die if I go just straight forward. So do I have to just leap of faith that direction? Or do I have to bait an attack first? Ow. Nope, this is definitely not the way. Okay, there seems to be something that way. Okay, there's a walkway down here. I bet that monkey was almost kind of like the yellow paint sort of deal. Okay. All right. You know, I thought that was, you know, I thought it was going to be safe. I thought it was going to be like a quiet path to approach. It was not. It was not considered a quiet path to approach. Okay. I don't think it's too bad of a run back. As long as I don't do anything stupid. Which my track record has been extremely mixed. Okay. Get your stuff. I like that he just drops scrapped magnetite. I need to find an enemy that does that for scrap iron. Farm them. Because I'm severely lacking on scrap iron in particular. No. I would prefer not doing that. No. Okay, so is there a way to like bait an attack somewhere else maybe while I'm here? Maybe one of these. I don't know how like sound aware this guy is. Oops, I did not mean to do that. These continue to be very useless. I don't think that this is the way. I'll keep those on the bar. Maybe I can change the angle and I won't end up in an as bad of a position. Nope. Just, at least I didn't fall to my death, I guess. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? This feels like I've figured out some of what I'm supposed to do here, but maybe not all of what I'm supposed to do here. Hello, welcome in. Geodude is the best, 345. Why? Is there any significance to the number? I do enjoy a good Geodude. Yeah, I don't know if it's, maybe it's just that I've come up at an unlucky angle or something here. Nope. It's like, I feel like there is something that I'm supposed to do over than that side area. I just can't figure it out. But this is why I bought all of those money bags, to save the save my money. All right, let's do a little run back. Got you. I'm curious what the drop rate is like on the scrap magnetite from these guys. Need to find an enemy that gives that for scrap iron. Nope. Nope. Is there anything that I can use to bait a movement here? It seems like pretty much anything that I do approaching directly just immediately gets me smited. Let's see what the remnant is. This is not providing any information. Might be where the opponent all the more ought to be controlling. Okay. That was a move that I have not seen before. Okay, so maybe I don't have something that I could be using potentially here. Form controlling or certain death. Okay, so there's something that I'm going to get later that's going to let me potentially control these monkeys, I'm guessing. Because there definitely does not seem to be anything that I can do here. I am immediately getting annihilated the moment I approach here. Yeah, so I'm just going to teleport out. Last commune title. I don't think I have anything that's capable of mind control. The only other item that I've obtained here that I haven't really investigated is that I did get the I did get some alcohol that I could give to Ishin, maybe. This would be a good pickup, but projected force. I don't even have the prosthetic tools for that. Ashina Arts. Would that be the cheapest one for me to get to? Like the cheapest final technique for me to get to? Because he was specifically asking for me to learn some kind of secret technique, which I'm guessing is what this is meant to be. Okay, so let's go talk to Ishin at the shrine. Yeah, great serpent shrine. If not, maybe I have to talk to him at the castle. No. Ashina Castle, Upper Tower. Castle Tower Lookout. And we'll go over to Ishin's room. Let me set something real quick. There we go. Yes. All right. Was it down here? I think it was down here. All right.
SEKIROよ、不死立ちのため何が知りたい?
Treat to monkey booze.
酒を。おお、SEKIRO、気が利くの。おお、猿酒ではないか。火を吹くとはこのことよ。
How long was I down there? My bad. I don't know how long I was like a little peeking head.
Yeah. 修羅のごときものを切ったことがある。それは一体。切り続けた
Sorry if the audio cut out there. I apologize.
何のために切っていたか。それすら忘れ、ただ切る喜びのみに心をとらわれるのじゃ。お主の目にも。
I'm familiar with this concept of Shura.
せいぜいわしに切られぬよう肝に銘じろ。はっ。
Yeah, I'm familiar with the general concept of Shura. This is just very interesting extra take on it. I'm curious to see how that plays in later. It definitely seems to be something going on with the sculptor involving Shura, with all the like the Buddhas and stuff that he's carving. Okay, so that did not give me any information on potential tools to deal with the snake issue. So I'm going to see if there's anything else on that path. And if not, I'm going to go the other direction. Yeah, I have no idea how long I was just like a head peeking. I don't know if anyone was just dropping in and seeing me like just peeking over the side like this. I don't know how long I was down there. I know it wasn't for too long, but I don't know when it started. I'm just peeking at the DVR mode on the VOD. I don't know when that started. Maybe it was just on my end as well. That could also be the case. Okay, let's get my windows back in order. Okay. Jumping down. Realizing that I read the name of the person in chat that was here earlier wrong. Yes, it took me this long. Yes. Yes, it really did take me that long to realize that was Geode is the best, not Geodude is the best. My brain completely auto-corrected and put a Pokemon name in the place of a geological item. This is not the area out in the swamp I was in at the beginning of last stream, but it certainly looks very similar. Ow. They're very good at timing their attacks to hit me in sequence like that. Let's just clean these guys up. I know I said I wanted a rematch against one of the older monkeys, but not with a bunch of random guys getting in the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, that was very fast. Is that like a parry he was setting up for? I've seen that from other Souls enemies where they take a stance like that, and usually has some kind of bad implication for me. Ow. These guys are remarkably tough. The timing on the attacks is a little rough for me as well. I don't know why that keeps hitting me. That was rough. These guys are pretty tough. I feel like I struggle with weird enemies in this game. Like enemies that would be unexpected, I mean, for me to struggle with. Like I didn't have that much trouble with some of the like big named bosses. Fulminated Mercury. I'll read that when I'm not being poisoned. Okay. I'm guessing that is the third tier of gunpowder. Highly precious grains forming the base of a devastating form of gunpowder. Use an explosive prosthetic tool upgrades of advanced rank. Created in secret by the Interior Ministry using knowledge from across southern seas. The Central Forces military might owes much to this tiny tweak of chemistry. Amoeba balloon of stubble. So I think that is everything in this area that I can currently do, unless I'm mistaken. I guess I'm gonna need some kind of item to help me deal with the serpent. So I can teleport back to the last idol. So I don't think there's anything left for me to do down here. And then I guess I can spend whatever's left of the stream fighting this next boss, maybe? Assuming I'm actually able to beat him. Alright. Okay, so this is going to be a very aerial fight from the looks of things, because there's a lot of grapple points all around. I mean, it makes sense. They're kind of preparing me for that as I've been approaching this. Okay. Oh, you got something in your neck, but that is a lot of poo. So there's like something I can grapple onto on him. Can I even deflect his attacks? It kind of feels like I wouldn't be able to. Ow. Gonna try. Okay, he's having a tantrum on the ground. Not sure what I did there that interrupted him. Okay, that just killed me. Good to know. Good to know. All right, Kongalala, let's calm down. Yeah, I don't think I can deflect these. All right. Crap. Literally. Is this the only opening that I have? Like, I'm trying to figure out where else I'm like allowed to hit him. Like when else I'm allowed to hit him. Because even like during the stuff where it feels like he should be open, he's like still swinging at me. With the sole exception of that attack. And maybe that sweep if I did the bounce. Just grab his like that was painful to him. All right. Okay. There's a brief window after that, looks like. Ow. Oh boy. Ow. I'm starting to get a pattern here. If he does get me, I have a little bit of better idea how he's working. He's running. He's very low. Okay. There's no way this guy doesn't have a second phase. Now that I've got his pattern down, it's way too simple. But it's certainly given me a hard time on the first run there. He kind of stopped doing that after I had heard him a little bit before. Ow. Okay. I feel like I got more used to his pattern when he was doing like his maybe it's because the trees are still around. He's got slightly different patterns. Oh, I did deflect something there on reflex. Oh, couldn't get close enough. Oh, managed to not get poisoned. One of his biggest openings is him scratching his ass after he throws shit at you. Good old rule of 2 with Fromsoft games. 2 hits usually is the maximum you can do safely. Then more you can get with greed. If he has a second phase, I'm definitely going to die, because I am using a lot of healing on this. Do you do any attack that I can hit you? That works. Ooh. I think it's the first time he's like flipped me with that. Oh crap. I'm surprised that just wasn't lethal. Finding a little more opportunity to get some hits in. Not a lot. Crap, I couldn't even stand up there. Okay, that's alright. I've got a little bit better grasp now. Ah, crap. Why am I getting hit by that now? Yeah, he's like hitting it every time now. I'm not doing anything different. I'm gonna die here. Well. that was worse than my first attempt. That was awful. I guess that's semi-normal though. Always more cautious on the first try. Getting a lot of unseen aid this time. All right. Oh, whipped. Ow. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Nope, nope. Why? I feel like I'm getting hit a lot more on these. So they're like cracking a little better. I want to. Okay, so you can deflect him. I was thinking for some reason that I wasn't able to get deflections. Oh crap. Gonna need to get better at dealing with that if I'm gonna start fighting him up close. Okay. Oh crap, I dodged right into it. Okay. Ah, crap, he reached me. Oh crap. I think I healed a particular tick in the middle of that grab that would that was the exact amount of health I needed to not die. Okay. I'm somehow getting worse at dodging that. Okay. All right. Shinobi execution. Can I take this? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. We're going again. Is he immortal? He better not be immortal. Oh, this is definitely a different phase. Okay, he's holding his own head. Yeah, that was a good fake out. That was a really good fake out. I was pretty convinced. Well, now he has a sword. This is a problem. I was convinced he was dead because he, was decapitated. How is this easier to fight? What am I supposed to do against that? Am I supposed to like use the one of the anti-terror things? Resist that? This is a weird comparison, but there are some ghost enemies that move very similar to this in Dark Souls 1. Like the swooshing of the sword. What do you do there? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I did not have enough healing that I was going to be likely to win that, but very curious what I'm supposed to do against that. I guess I'll try putting the balm on my bar. Increases terror resistance. Don't need this on my bar right now. This might be useful though, just in the beginning part especially. Oh crap. I am just terrible at dodging those. Got it that time. I'd keep dodging directly into that. Okay. I've been grabbed so many times. All right. Okay. I got like barely any healing for the second phase here. Okay. Heal. Pacifying agents. Aqua sugar. Okay, it did make me not get knocked over, I guess, but I took damage, like a lot of damage still. I'm dead. I've had a heart attack, apparently. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there against that attack, other than just be farther away. It doesn't feel like there's enough time to get away. Yeah, I'm not sure what the response to that's supposed to be. Oh, crap. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Okay. Nice damage. Uh-oh. Gee, Sol, why don't you get grabbed less? Sure feels like it would be easier if you just didn't get grabbed so much. I'm gonna get him with like only one healing item going into the second phase again. It's gonna suck. Okay. Well, I basically get a redo of last time. This is about where I was. Nope. Okay, that definitely lets me get a lot of hits in. No? Oh, he got me. He got me again. Well, at least I get one revive. Oh, get out of there. If there's a way to be immune to that, that would be incredible, because the amount of damage that could be done in that window. Ah, got me. I'm doing better. if I had more healing going into that, I think I actually would not have that bad of a time. I just need to do better on the first part of the fight. Stop getting grabbed so much. Feels like I'm chasing him now. Right? It feels like a great time to heal that thrashing he does. Okay, 3 heals and a revive going into this will be good. And a full health bar. Goes sugar. Pacifying agent. Okay. Alright, I'm ready. Nope. That was really big damage for me on that particular attack. It's like a really high risk, high reward. Ooh, gotta get out of here. Big damage. Love it when he does that attack. Not so much the scream, but big fan of whatever that is. Thank you, sir. Nope, it's me. This definitely feels like a boss that's meant to make you want to run away. Whoa! Okay, well that explains what was going on. Okay. No, that was awesome. That might be my favorite fight so far. What was that? Memory Guardian Ape. Battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with a sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. The Guardian Ape was defeated, though its roar could still be heard. It is said that an infested body marks the undying. Slender finger. Slender finger of a young woman can be fitted into the shinobi prosthetic to create a prosthetic tool. Found in the belly of the Guardian Ape is partially digested. There is a shinobi technique called finger whistle that can drive beasts wild. The one who used it before clearly used it for this purpose, as evidenced by the finger's open hull. So maybe that's what I need to deal with the snake. Also, I just realized that you can see the snake wrapped around the thing there. He's like hanging out, hugging that cold rock. That was a really cool fight. That might be my favorite fight so far, because I feel like it's kind of good game design, because it's like not only do they do that fake out with you on the second phase, but the entire fight, both phases, is meant to make you panic and make you not want to stand your ground, which is exactly the mistake that I made. Is like I didn't even think that I could deflect his attacks in the first little bit there. But not only can you deflect his attacks, but like standing and staying close to him for the majority of the fight is like the optimal way to play that fight, is what it seemed like. I didn't even really feel the need to grapple away. Like I needed to back up a couple of times, but the majority of the time I just was able to the closer to him I was able to stay, the better. That was really cool. I like that a lot. I'm going to get my attack power increase. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe. Although distant, recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. They say that an infested body is the mark of the undying, but such a long life would surely be quite lonesome, even for an ape. Perhaps the echoing roar of the Guardian Ape was in fact a solicitation of sorts. Awesome. Okay. I'm a one prayer bead away from my next physical upgrade as well. Awesome. Wow. Okay. I think I am going to call it there for the stream. And if you are watching the VOD, there should be videos popping up on screen now. I would really appreciate if you check them out. And I have been Sol Runeholm. Thank you for watching.